Hi, everybody. Hello. Welcome. Happy Wednesday. It's hump day. We're on the back side of our week. I taught another workshop today in Mesa, and it went really well. Today's class was a intermediate, sorry for the was an intermediate quilting class. It was the quilt as you go technique, and there was a featherweight in class, which always gets a lot of special attention from me. So that was kind of fun. Starting tomorrow, the featherweight spa day workshops begin. I have a full workshop tomorrow at Modern Quilting in Scottsdale, and then another actually overly full workshop in Mesa at a Quilters Oasis. So nothing makes me smile more than when people come out to want to learn how to take care of these little vintage machines. I'm fully convinced that they are going to outlast our children's children if we take care of them. And what was even more fun was one of the gals that was in class the last couple days with me realized that she had one. She didn't realize she had one. How awesome is that? So she's going to go dig it out of its holding place and pull her out, and I think I have managed to encourage her to start sewing with it. So that's pretty spectacular. I'm going to say hi to just a few friends. Tonight's show is called Work in Progress. I put out a call for action on Monday, and you all rose to the occasion. We have so many pictures to show. It always excites me because when I see what other people are working on, it makes me really encouraged to, if I have had a season of not sewing, which is not usually the case, but like I haven't sewn all week, to pull my sewing out and get some stitches in. So let me go through and pull up some feeds and just say hi to some friends. If this is the first time you're joining me, we are a tiny but mighty featherweight company that is normally located in North Idaho, close to the Canadian border. I'm traveling this week, so I'm in beautiful, and I mean beautiful, Phoenix, Arizona, staying with my in-laws, who are the hostesses with the mostesses. Sure. I always get really sad when I have to go home because no one makes me coffee in the morning or breakfast or dinner. I am the maker in the household, apparently. Okay, let's say here we have, oops, goodness.
So I mean,
oh,
beautiful.
goodness. Okay, here we go. We have, Kathy is on from East Texas. Hope that king size quilt is going well. Nancy's on from Lake Stevens. Hello, Tammy. I got your message for the picture to show tonight, so stay tuned. Amy, I got your picture also. Lisa Meadows is on, my buddy here in the Valley. Debbie Allen Sinclair from Kentucky. Mel and Joe. Hi, Joe, from Bay St. Louis, Mississippi. Linda is on from Tennessee. Bonnie's on from Illinois. Hi, Miss Bonnie Pelton. Yes, Lisa's like, it is 66 and beautiful. Yes, ma'am. And Gwen is on from Chile, Minnesota. Let's see here. Missy's on. I got your picture, Missy. Kim Warren's on. Sarah's on. She says, love my featherweight. Me too, girl. Oh, Karen Barrett's on from Sweden. Hi, you haven't been on in a little bit. Welcome. Yes, I have a glass of wine. Yes, I know it's not the sip and sew. Sheila's on from Carywood down in just south of me in North Idaho. It's only 39 degrees in North Carolina. That's pretty chilly. And Char's on in Australia. All right. Megan Swan is coming to us all from Southern Oregon, and Wenda K. Burkhart is on from Harlan, Kentucky. Hi, sweetheart. Thanks for saying hello. All right, friends. Let's see here. Gwen's on from Minnesota. All right, y'all have sent me so much stuff. Okay, so Missy, what is this? What is this? Cindy Hinkle. Hold on. Okay, Cindy, I got your message if you're watching. Okay, let me see. So we have Jennifer. Jennifer Anderson is my buddy from Reno, Nevada. She works at a quilt shop, like a big Bernina shop, and so anytime I have a Bernina question, Jennifer gets my phone call. Thank you for your help earlier this week, by the way. Oh, thanks, Odie. Hi, Odie in Oregon. Okay, so she's working on, it looks like a table topper. This is all embroidery, y'all. All embroidery. It's designed by Claudia Donnell. It's called Patriotic Parade. This looks like so much work. So much work. That's awesome. Wow, Jennifer, that looks like hours and hours and hours of your life. Way to go. That looks amazing. I can't wait to see the finished result. My buddy in where we used to live in Redmond, Washington, Missy has been working on some blocks. Look at this, y'all. This is so pretty. So pretty. I absolutely love those colors. Karen, I see your question here. It says the foot control pedal on my wet featherweight is overheating. What should I do? I would tell you to open, is it the clamshell style or is it the one with just the two knobs but only one moves? Which one is it? Missy says these star blocks, the one that the rainbow one I just showed you, says these star blocks are someone that donated to a charity orphanage. 8 done, 10 to go. 2 are missing. We'll see what magic can happen. Y seams. Oh, Y seams. So and steady on my dear featherweight. Cheers, Missy. I got asked a question today, and I have to admit I don't get asked this question very often. But someone wanted to know what I like least about quilting. I was like, oh, I have actually thought about this in a very long time. So I had to think about it for a little bit. I couldn't answer her right away. So what I like least about quilting is any kind of quilt pattern that has like a million pieces. And I say that, and then I go voluntarily pick up those Elizabeth Hartman, like little tiny animal faces that you have to do 30 of them. I realize that I say I don't like them and then I go buy them. So clearly I do. But in general, I'm not really fond of lots of little pieces. I really don't like sewing curves. Any curves. Like, like, like not that curvy curves, super curvy curves. I don't like sewing curves or anything that requires templates. So I seriously had to think about that. No one has asked me that in a really long time. All right, so those are Missy's. Franny down in Abilene, Kansas says, ready for binding. I've been working on this since April and finally have it pieced, yuck, and now quilted and ready to bind. I'm going to show you guys. Her quilting is spectacular. 2 more grandkids to go, and then all 14 of them will have one. I'm taking a break from piecing. Y'all can enjoy. I'll just watch. Franny, this is, I mean, she showed a couple. She is a talented lady. Oh, shoot. How do I? Can y'all see this? That is all custom quilted. I mean, I'll show you the overall. Franny, that is absolutely beautiful. Like, really good job, girl. Really good job. Odie says, what do I like least about quilting? She says, cutting your fingers. Nice. Hi, Don Williams says we're getting round 3 of freezing rain through the morning. Hope we don't lose power. Hope everybody's doing okay in Texas too. My parents are in Texas and they have been stranded in the house for days. They're hoping to get out. I think tomorrow is Thursday. So Karen, if your foot controller is overheating, it's probably dirty on the inside. So I don't have I have a foot controller here. I don't have a screwdriver here. But Karen, there's 4 screws through these screws here. You're going to open this baby up, and then most likely it's probably full of dust and debris in here. You want to clean all that out with like a little duster broom and make sure that there's no dirty contacts, or that you basically just need to crack this open and clean it out, and that should take care of your overheating issue. Let me know if it doesn't. I have some other suggestions for you too. Okay, so that's Franny. Kathy Zoka is Fran Baldwin's sister, but she lives in Addie, Washington. And she has been working on, it says, making blocks for a possible quilt as you go stained glass quilt. The one with multiple colors with black ribbon is my sample block. If I don't like how they come out, they will just become mug rugs. I think these are really fun. So here is my good friend Kathy, an honorary sister, Kathy's blocks. I love those. I will shock no one to know that I like the green one the best. That will shock no one. All right, who else do we got here? So we have Kathy. Amy is our buddy from, I think, North Carolina? No, Virginia. Oh, Amy corrects me. She says, working on a quilting project I pieced 10 years ago. Not on a featherweight, not using a featherweight as my machine is waiting for me to restore it. So this is Amy. Amy, correct me if I'm wrong. Are these Marcia Dursey's fabrics? They kind of look like a Marcia Dursey fabric. But look how pretty. Look at you go. Quilting away. Nice job. Let's see here. What do we got? Franny, everybody. Oh, Iowa. Sorry, Amy. Iowa. That is beautiful. Beautiful. I actually know Marcia. I know. I'm name dropping. We were at a show together and we shared, we had our booths were, yes, I thought it was Marcia. We're connected. And so we hung out all weekend. She is a cool chick and she has a very cute white little featherweight, I might add. Okay, let's see here. Way to go, Amy. That looks really good, girl. Really good. Tammy, I love that there's some new people contributing to this. If you ever want to contribute to this, all you have to do is send me a picture early enough in the week to my email, and then I'm happy to include you in the show. It's pretty fun. So Tammy says, hello, this is Tammy from West Virginia. My husband bought me my first featherweight for Christmas. Oh, doesn't that make your husbands like 10 times more sexier when they bring you like vintage sewing machines? I think so, personally. Just me, maybe. I absolutely love it. This is a quilt I'm making for my 16-year-old son. It is my first quilt top finished with my featherweight, and now it's on the long arm in the process of being quilted. He's going to love these colors. 16-year-old boys love black and white. Way to go, Amy. That is awesome. Or Tammy, sorry. Tammy. Way to go, Tammy. Very nice. Okay, let's see here. What else do I got? Beth, from my buddy from Minnesota. She works at Quilt Haven on Main in Hutchinson, Minnesota. She says, work in progress Wednesday. Just finished this top and on to another. I'm trying to make as many tops as I can from an overpacked tote of batiks. I cut 4 projects to bring south. Good sewing weather. It's been cold and rainy. We'll have guests coming in about 10 days, and weather should be nicer to get out and do things. Nice. Better head out to do the sewing room now. Shirley is probably in there. LOL. All right, here we go. So this is my friend Beth. What a beautiful strip piece quilt. I love all of the shades of blue. That looks amazing. Amy said that she bought that Marcia Dursey quilt. She says, I bought a 2-inch sample set from Marcia at the Milwaukee Quilt Show, and from that made the quilt. Nice, nice. Her booth was very popular at the quilt show I was at. Very, 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 very popular. Hi, Karen from Ohio. That's okay if you're a little tardy, girl. All right, let's see. Then we have my friend Dorina. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. She says, Valentine's quilt is complete and hanging. Use leftovers for other projects, and the pattern was free online. Well, that is the best, pretty much. Simply the best. So here is the little heart quilt. I love it. So cute. Looks like you're putting the binding on. She said, I was given a jelly roll and smashing fabric pattern in Tilda's quilt book, ready to be quilted. Look at how cute this is. It just screams spring. Y'all, I'm ready for spring. I am. Being here this week has not helped because I'm going to go home to the great inland tundra with 2 feet of snow in my yard. She says, work in progress is a hexagon pattern called Smitten, and I'm using Tula Pink's Line Works. Good choice. Thought I needed a challenge, and it is. This is awesome. Are those just going to be a bunch of Y seams, girl? Darlene also doesn't like Y seams. Dorina, very, very nice friend. Very, very nice. And then Sheila, my Sheila, lives just south of me in Ponderay. She and I became fast friends after I moved to the area. And she was one of the ones that, hi, Carrie, thanks for saying hi. She was one of the ones that told us after we were evacuated from the forest fire that we could go back. And when she called and she got my voicemail and she heard that there was someone from Featherweight Doctor moving to North Idaho, she said she lost her mind. She's like, what? Coming to our very small little town. So Sheila is forever in my heart. Forever in my heart. She says, hello, Darlene. I set some sewing goals for the new year, and here are some blocks for my first quilt top. Wow, very cool. I began cutting it out on New Year's Eve, and I'm trying to decide if I should sew the blocks together or figure out a way to quilt as you go. Talk to me about quilt as you go. I can help you with that. There are 4 little blocks in a block of 12 blocks total. Okay, I got you. Have fun in Arizona and soak up the warmth. So this is curved piecing. Apparently Sheila does enjoy curved piecing, as I do not. But look at those luscious greens and blues. Absolutely beautiful. Way to go, Miss Sheila. All right, and then Molly. Molly is another friend of mine who I've yet to meet, but she lives just south of me in Spokane Valley. She says, hi, I don't have a large enough space to show the whole quilt, so we flopped it over Dee Dee's quilt after she opened her birthday Prezi. It was supposed to be for her sweet 16, but she got it on her sweet 35th. Whenever I make a baby quilt for someone, I'm like, did they graduate from high school yet? Like, this is literally the same time period. That's awesome. Georgia bone steel applique pattern. So glad it's done. Took 2 days to long arm. Oh, you were at the long arm studio on one of my Friday night sip-and sews. I remember this. Panto, because the Millie was having problems. I even got the needle broken off in my fingernail. Shut up. That is awful. She says, I don't recommend that, by the way. I hope you're okay, Molly. Let's see how smashing the quilt is. Oh, yeah, that'll work. That is beautiful. Oh, I can't seem to. Oh, there. Okay. You got a cute little buddy hanging out on it, too. Way to go, girl. Are those ginkgos in the flower pattern? I love it. Hi, Jennifer. I showed your project already, girl. All right. And then last, but certainly not least, I think this is Pam from Maine. She didn't give me a last name, but I'm assuming it's Pam from Maine. She said, piece this on my featherweight and quilt it on my Bernina. Oh, it's so sweet. It's a little baby quilt. Look how sweet that is. That looks like a little sleeping bear, and I can't tell what the other applique is. I can't tell what it is. Maybe it's a little stuffy for the bear. It's so cute. So cute. Let's see here. Oh, Denise is on. Hi, Denise. Char, you like circles? I don't know if we can be friends. Just kidding. Is there a button on not the... Oh, okay. So I should share that. Okay. Hi, Deanna Hamilton. Hello, hello. Sandy Reese. Hello, hello. Let's see here. Lisa says, uh-oh. What did Lisa say? Oh, I'm missing some of these comments. Okay, Franny says, I still can't understand why you all like the fabric puzzle piecing. It's fun. It engages your mind. It requires total focus and concentration, Fran. Fran likes quilting. She doesn't like piecing. She said, I gotta read Lisa's thing too. Beautiful fabric cut up and then move on around it. Then the magic quilt top. I don't like doing it, but you're really good at it, girl. You're really good at it. Lisa says, have an unbelievable story. Went to my doctor's for a pain shot in my back this morning and was required to be there 30 minutes early. I checked in, vitals taken, injection done, vitals checked, and was out the door 2 minutes before my actual appointment time. Well, that never happens. And you got that appointment unexpectedly fast, too, so that's great. Nice. Nice. Let's see here. All the quilts are beautiful. I completely agree. Well, you all have been busy and putting me to shame this week. I am going to be in the valley through Saturday. I fly home Saturday afternoon to North Idaho. I have 2 more featherweight spa day workshops and then some upcoming classes when I get home to the beautiful inland tundra known as North Idaho. So this is my last show of the week. I'm going to cancel tonight. I'm going to cancel my sip and sew for Friday night. I think my class is going to go right up until camera time, and I think I might be like clinically exhausted by Friday. So we're gonna skip that. You don't want me sobbing on camera like when I get really overly tired. So I'll be back again on Monday for Ask the Doctor. Let's see here. Yes, Carrie, there are lots of different styles of jelly roll races. Yeah, Lisa Meadows, that's crazy fast turnaround time. I agree. Jennifer, so the one of the first quilts I showed you guys, the patriotic, the applique one, she said she's only a third of the way finished. She still has lots of stitching to go. I like embroidery, but I use embroidery more in my quilting for like doing like quilt labels and like putting babies' names on baby quilts, not so much for the actual like design aesthetic. I have so much respect for people that make like entire quilts and quilted blocks out of applique. The time consumption is so great, and the skill and the knowledge to be able to operate those fancy machines is also just way up there. Jennifer says bundle up when you go home. No kidding. It was like 6 the other morning. It's like 46 here in the mornings, and it was 6 at home. Yikes. All right, friends. Well, that is all I have for you tonight. I want to thank all of my contributors. Your pictures were fantastic. I love to show off what we're doing as a tribe, and it never ceases to amaze me what these little featherweights can do. Never ceases to amaze me, especially in the hands of such talented people like, watch this. Not applique pure embroidery. Yes, this one I had to do fire engine and put Mark's badge in. Yes. Has anyone made those bowls out of jelly rolls? I have not, but there are lots of free patterns on, so you might be able to find them. All right, guys, I will see you next week, Monday, 4:00 Pacific, right here on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. If you're in the Valley and around town, I'll be up in Modern Quilting tomorrow and then back in Mesa on Friday. I'd love to say hi. I will talk to you all soon.